So we all know what video games are, whether we actually play them or whether we don't. Well, there's a lot of good things about every video game, but there's also a lot of bad things about every video game out there. Today, we'll be going over those bad things. First up, we got Minecraft. Now, the worst thing that can happen in Minecraft is definitely when a creeper blows up your base, or a good friend of yours blows up your base. Now, this is because, well, your base has all your stuff, your spawn point, and you probably spent a good amount of time making it, so naturally it would suck that this just got completely destroyed. Next up, we got Rocket League. Now, the worst thing that could happen in Rocket League is that you go up against a Smurf. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Smurf is, it's someone who's, like, really good at the game, like in one of the highest ranks, and then they make a new account and then start at the lower ranks and basically just bully their way back to the top. Next up, we got Doom Eternal. Now, the worst thing that could happen to you in Doom Eternal is, well, simply just playing on the hardest difficulty, because that difficulty is hard. I mean, you have to fight through hordes of demons in this game, and doing that while all the demons are basically on steroids is, well, almost impossible. In fact, the fact that it's even possible is beyond me. Next up, we got Call of Duty, specifically Call of Duty Warzone, because not a lot of bad things can happen to you when you're playing campaign, and the worst thing in Call of Duty Warzone would probably be simply going up against a hacker, because 9 out of 10 times after they absolutely destroy you, because, you know, they have an unfair advantage, they'll just be extremely toxic, and, well, yeah. Next up, we got Terraria. Now, the worst thing that could happen to you in Terraria is definitely when you're fighting a boss, and that boss has less than 100 health left. I'm talking about almost dead, and then you die. And then you have to find a way to resummon this boss and start all the way from the beginning. Next up, we have Dead Cells. Now, there's a lot of bad things that could happen in this game, considering that when you die, you start all the way back in the beginning, with none of your items except, well, a certain amount of cash, really. And, well, it sucks a lot when you're on the final boss. He's almost dead. And then you die, and then you restart all the way from the beginning. Now, of course, there's shortcuts, and you do tend to have a lot of cash on you if you manage to get that far in the game. But still, it's going to take you at least like 40 minutes to get back. Next up, we got everyone's favorite horror game, Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, the worst thing that could happen in any Five Nights at Freddy's, for this matter, is when it's 5 a.m. and you're about to get done with the level, and then an animatronic that says screw you and then decides to jump scare you. We've all been through this once, and you'd be lying if you said you haven't. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll see y'all next time, and as always, have yourselves a good day.